Jury will disregard.
Disregard him becoming a demon.
We're adjourned until tomorrow.
This is the worst storm we've ever had in the history of court.
Congratulations. You've made quite a breakthrough.
Have we?
You've exposed the possibility that Bridget was just a bit player in a deeper conspiracy involving the industrial.
And Bridget is really smug about it.
Unfortunately,
Thank you, tutorial dead pregnant ghost.
struck from the record. Next episode, you'll get a chance to reintroduce it from the source.
And that's the end of episode 10.
So when you get murdered, do you haunt your lawyer until he solves it? He or she solves it?
Let's see. Let's go to episode 11, I suppose. Revelations.
You can skip ahead.
I wish we could have. Why is Bridget linking at us during the loading?
You know, there's a game you can play where Ted is psychic and will predict something you pick.
Actually, we do have an epilogue to this coming afterwards that Pinstripe Hourglass did for us.
You know how Bridget got a hold of the Paxwick.
So we're gonna remember that doctor we talked to like very briefly during one episode.
Sure.
Whoa, what's wrong with that guy's head?
Well, I'm not one to malign the dead, but
Hey, it's Tan Mom, and only
she was poking her nose where it didn't belong.
It's sunburnt Burt Reynolds. All right, good. All right, Dr. Russell, maybe you murdered to it.
Alone.
Why do we have skip to Bridget as an option? Anyway.
Look, I can see where you're going with this, and it's absolutely ludicrous to imply that I might have some part in
it's ludicrous to imply that I'm Colonel Mustard.
Aggressive person. There are far more
Ludicrous to assume I borrowed this outfit from Mike Dawson.
colleague.
Explain!
Or that I am Mike Dawson and having aged several years and came up from a tanning bed.
Your Honor, the defense is way off topic. Sustained. Counsel, you are barking up the wrong tree.
How do you know? Judge, did you murder her? This whole flash is out of order!
In a manner that fits your intelligence.
Even I think this is a mockery of the criminal justice system.
Yes.
This is why ambition Gotham must burn.
Johnson.
Anyway, you aware that Mr. Johnson's married?
Objection irrelevant. Sustained. Counsel.
Who is that guy behind the prosecutor? I feel like I'm going to see Waldo there at one point.
Like you said, it's an ambition reunion.
I don't remember him in any of the previous episodes.
He's from a deleted scene, probably. It was rude to skip the judge. Skip to Bridget?
She was simply
Is that like the help?
No, I think it's just I give up on this part, and I've paid for ambition, so I deserve to have.
I'm sorry, Bridget. Your soul will never find resting peace.
Explain the side effects of. Oh, well, that's perfectly relevant.
Minimize the deleterious effects experienced by some, but not all, of our trial subjects. We identified.
Why are his eyes moving? But like he's looking very like above us.
We're actually looking at a painting that someone is behind.
I'm sorry, one of the blades of that ceiling fan is covered red, and I have to follow it the whole time.
Look, I can see where you're going.
I'm angry with you, but I'm still gonna stare at the ceiling.
To imply that I might have some part in her undoing. I am a passive-aggressive person by nature. There are far more effective and legal ways to sideline and...
I'm a passive-aggressive person. I think someone in this courtroom's a jerk.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm a passive-aggressive person who whips out a violin and screams at you. Dr. Russell, what role does food play in your life?
She was doing some unauthorized research on a drug called Paxwick.
Adam didn't say it was okay.
The drug has broad commercial applications as an effective antidepressant. Dr. Rowley was determined
to solve this
fail with the regulators.
Absolutely.
All right. That's great, but did Angie have any men in her life?
Paxwick was being funded by the Somaplex Corporation, which, of course, is owned by Clink International.
Uh-oh. I think we're drawing a connection here. Oh, man. But did she know any men?
Well, I was never privy to her precise findings. She had everything documented on her laptop computer, which, I understand,
gives you a great tan.
Went absent without leave upon her demise.
Why did he smile at that? Missing computers make me happy.
That's an interesting question.
Well, thank you.
No, it
There
isn't.
was, of course, that weaselly...
Well,
Oh, is Duke Crabtree involved?
Doctor, are you drunk?
The odd evening leading up to the murder. Apparently, his presence was sanctioned by the higher...
Apparently that changes my stance.
Wait, how does a drug company assign police to an
He
investigation?
would have had access to her
The
apartment
Paxwick
after
police.
the murder.
Oh my god, Ambition is this huge hours and hours long series against Big Pharma. I fucking get it now.
Finally. It'll...
Objection.
Take that, Merc!
This is hypothetical. Counsel is imputing the credibility of a police
And Johnson & Johnson's stock just plummets.
Objection, I'm due on the set of Downton Abbey.
Objection, I ordered a pitcher of beer and it came empty.
Handling into some very dangerous waters here.
Huh?
Call your next witness, and if you can provide this court with legitimate testimony to back this line of
Speaking of paddling in dangerous waters, why did you buy those glasses? They're completely asymmetric.
This is simply a fishing expedition. I'll haul your canoe out of the water.
I understand, Justice Scalia.
This is the sexiest court I've ever heard. He even banged his gavel after that.
Wait, who?
It's my unfortunate duty to inform the court that Mr.
I found a
Hartman is
hitchhiker.
not available at the present time.
What do you mean he's not
Okay,
available?
if Ted escaped, that is the second time he's been incarcerated and escaped.
That he escaped
Yeah, okay,
35
good.
minutes ago.
Oh, not again.
And I decided not to tell
What's wrong with you
anyone.
people?
Order.
When will you
They're
people
all
wake
beer
up and...
glasses and shit. Look at the fucking
Counselor, I will
table.
not tolerate another outburst from your
How many
client.
times does he have to escape and make fools of you before you reevaluate your procedure?
Mrs. Hartruck, one more outburst from you and I'll hold you in contempt.
I'm sorry.
And as a lawyer, we're just sitting back like, I can't control her. Forget it.
Mrs. Hartruck,
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're just as incredible as I am.
the word
Incredible?
is incredulous, and stop.
What?
I will not hear another word from you.
That's a
unless
vocabulary
I
again for some of the
court.
smart Zaptramatic watchers.
Witness. Oh,
What's
I
smart
get-
sap dramatic?
Paul, Bridget, Hartruck?
Now the Amish courtroom bailiff. Oh, look, Duke's whispering in Rolf's ear.
Oh, man.
Man, conspiracy.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Or
I
whatever.
pray to you, almighty and merciful
Excuse me?
Jesus, that you will shine a light through me into the darkness of
so,
this
yes.
courtroom and illuminate
Right.
the way and the truth through my words.
This became
I
trapped.
do will suffice, Mrs. Hartruck.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Just say I do.
Could you please
She was
repeat
yelling
the oath
there.
so that there's no confusion to what I'm saying I do too?
What is the point of this?
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth,
Uh-oh.
and nothing but the truth.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Just roll out
Yes,
of the
I mean,
road.
I do.
I'm going to hit the bar. You want to come with me, Duke? Hey, did you strap dynamite to your husband? And...
I started
Let's just
getting
dismiss
these hellish
Bridget.
nightmares, visions of torture and desperosity.
This is making our client look
And
great.
then
I'm glad we
I
called her as a
realized-
witness.
Then I realized that the nightmares
What do you
were
think
coming
about the
from that
melted
grave.
butter background?
I left it under the mat on the stairs of his apartment. It's an evil token. I'm not surprised he dropped it at the murder scene.
Option three.
Now tell me about this lusty barfly game.
The day before the murder.
Was anyone in this courtroom ruled by blind ambition?
I didn't expect him to get it. I just didn't want to have it myself, and it was too expensive to throw away.
What?
So it was correct karma that I should give it back.
It was
to him.
correct karma.
I'm sorry, could you re-explain the logic to the courtroom, possibly with a diagram? Alright.
Okay.
All right, that's enough,
I
Counselor.
agree, actually.
You tried my patience with your unconnected questions. I'm going to allow you to start over. And
No,
if you
please don't.
advance
Your Honor, she's guilty. Who cares?
At this point, the gavel is a natural extension of his hand.
I think it was actually super glued before the trial, and he's just trying to play it off.
I'm gonna have to get you removed for incompetence, and Michael Gibson's dragged from the courtroom.
Let's replay Bridget.
I assumed he'd get arrested immediately, and the order forcing me to give him the kids would get reversed. He's a dangerous man, and I don't trust him with...
What events in
The
this
law's
game
a
series
fool.
would lead you to believe that?
I know, right? He's a
Of the
victim.
law, and you'll be in contempt.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Any
you have to
slurs against
understand
Ted,
that mother
you're in
has to
contempt,
protect
lady.
her.
Another one of these TED conspiracies. You can hear all about it on his TED Talk.
Answer the questions.
I just want the jury to understand that I was
I escaped prison, and even I'm bored by this.
my children.
Mrs. Hartrock.
And suddenly the dulcet tones of Amazing Grace fill the courtroom.
My patient.
Ted comes in as the surprise witness.
We can only be so lucky.
No.
Alright.
I gave him a powerful tranquilizer.
Was it Paxwick?
Was it ambition?
Well, let's go with the bottom option. Or the top one.
Why are you asking me that? You're supposed to.
Does
be
every
asking
lawyer
me
have a
questions
sheet
about
that
what I
has
was
3
doing that
possible
day, how
options?
the bracelet got there.
Counselor, do you need a moment to consult with your client?
No? Don't pick the top one!
I want to go to recess, Judge.
Oh, for heaven's sake. In all my years on the bench...
In all my animated years on the bench.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I got the bar exam while watching Night Court. So.
Your Honor, I call Matlock.
I've never had such a difficult client.
Or Perry Mason.
Before declaring a mistrial, so take your 10
No,
minutes.
getting me
get your
replaced
act
is a
together.
mistrial, though.
Court is adjourned for a 10-minute...
I don't know much about the law, but I thought that's okay.
Sure.
In a court ante room. That's where they play poker,
What the
actually.
heck are you doing? You're supposed
That's where
to
they
make
increase
me
the
look
stakes.
good, not drag me through the whole
Wait,
nightmare.
why are we spinning around her?
Maniac.
It's like
I'm
one of those
sorry.
romantic comedies where you spin your partner around.
I'm sorry, Bridget. I am so drunk.
That's ridiculous, and I won't let you do it. Ted killed that woman, and now he's loose, and my kids are in danger.
Okay. I'm really dizzy, Bridget. Please stop doing this.
God, can we get out of here?
You're such a fool. How do you think Ted keeps escaping? He has friends in the police force, that's how.
What?
My kids are in danger, and I
Who would
agree
be
with the
friends
judge.
with Ted?
You're incompetent. I want a new lawyer. You're fired.
Game over. We win.
Hey, they were all listening out there. That's not
What
nice.
the heck are you doing?
It's not
To
legal.
make me look
Right?
What the fuck? Let's try this again.
Okay.
I'm afraid
Not only are
of
they listening, they're playing
jail for a
crazy
crime I
piano
didn't do.
outside.
And now that Ted's loose again, my kids
Your
are in
Honor,
danger.
just give me one
What
more
are you gonna
shot
do
at
about
it.
that?
Well, first let's sit down.
Because it's foolishness, that's why. Ted killed that
Bridget,
woman,
first
and
of
your
all, you
attempt
need to
pin
stop
on
winking
Walters
at
was
everyone in the
impossible.
courtroom.
That's what the judge said.
Really
and I
doesn't help
agree
your
with the
case.
judge. You're
Especially-
incompetent.
whoa.
I want a new lawyer. You're fired.
See, she knows they're listening. She was looking at the door when she said that.
Absolutely.
It's like, hey guys, who are
What
illegally
the heck
listening
are
in.
you doing? You're supposed to make me look good, not drag
Maybe
me
it's a
through the whole
conspiracy
nightmare
against us as a
wrecking my kids
lawyer.
from that
God, here it
maniac.
comes again.
Look at this ceiling fan. We're like moving around like crazy people.
I'm afraid of going to jail for a crime.
Well, you want to argue, but the music makes you want
Now
to
that
slow
Ted's
dance at the
loose
same
again, my kids are
time.
in danger as we speak. What are you going to do about that?
We're sure this room is square, right? Let's stop dancing for 1 minute while I weigh my options, Bridget.
It's a challenge that lawyers do. It's like when you put your head on the baseball bat and spin in a circle for a little while.
Oh, I see.
So you have to do that, then go practice law in the courtroom.
Right, only it's on a law
That's
book.
ridiculous,
Right.
and I won't let you do it. Ted killed that woman, and now he's loose, and my kids are in danger.
Dane.
Dane!
All right.
My kids are named Dane!
Let me stop you there,
You
Bridget.
don't
Oh, that was
listen
last
very
episode.
well,
Sorry.
do you? My kids are in danger, and I agree with the judge. You're incompetent.
Jesus Christ. Stop firing us, you crazy lady.
What the heck are you doing?
Listen, 4th time's the charm with my client. Trust me.
I'm running out of sand. I can't do this much more.
That's ridiculous, and I won't let you.
Well,
You don't listen very well. My kids are in danger, and I agree.
I don't listen very well when we spin around in a room,
What the
no.
heck are you doing?
You know, it makes sense because you're spinning
supposed to
around
make
so
me
much
look-
that you're only hearing
not
pieces
drag
of
me
what she's
through
saying
the whole
now.
Nightmare rescuing my kids from that maniac.
I like to think she's like trying to attack us, basically, but we keep dodging.
Oh, okay.
It's
like a boxing match.
For a crime I didn't do, Sherlock.
Ambition
Now
Matrix
that Ted's
Edition.
loose again, my kids are in danger as we speak. What are you going to do about that?
Deeper conspiracy? No! Yep.
Long
Because
answer.
it's
No.
foolishness, that's why. You're incompetent.
What? How did that not work? They even slammed the door twice that time. They're sick of
What are you
us.
doing? You're supposed to make me look good.
I think now
Drag
is
me through
the
the
time
whole
for the
nightmare
escape
rescuing
option
my
is
kids
here.
From that maniac.
Your Honor, I think my client is trying to
I got it
kill
from
me.
a friend, and it wasn't Rolf Klink, so you're barking up the wrong
Your Honor, I
tree
think I'm in the
totally.
lawyer version of
Ted
Groundhog
killed that
Day.
woman, and now he's loose, and my kids are in danger. What are you gonna do about that?
It's Phoenix Groundhog Day. What kind of friend has access to packets
Someone
of
who is
dynamite?
obviously
Okay,
more
you got me
resourceful
there.
than you are.
Whoa. Let's see here. Who is more resourceful than a criminal lawyer who came in second in a class of 200 at law school and could complete the Sunday
Oh my
crossword?
goodness. If you're so intelligent, why are you asking questions that will get you killed?
Why are you leaning in to kiss me? I think this is a romance.
Hmm?
Bridget, you're the lustiest
Oh,
barfly I've ever
really?
met.
Do you think it's just a coincidence that Ted is loose again? He's loose because there's about to be another murder. And guess who the victim is going to be this time?
Animation.
Court's back in session.
Him?
Go.
Court's back in session. You guys good?
Or if you don't come back to court, I'll be an unhappy camper. Okay, bye.
Wow, I'm very.
We just
impressed
told her
by
we're
your
2 moves away from
You
checkmate.
lured Bridget
I don't
in
think we
with
know how
some
chess
humor
works.
about proficiency with crosswords, and then knocked her off balance
What?
by telling her that she's not as smart as she
The
thinks. she is.
crosswords thing was the right
That
answer.
comment invited her to hit you with her best shot. That Ted is being set up to take the rap for your murder. Instead
What,
of
my
being a
murder?
witness, you told her how.
Oh, yeah,
you
you're on the
set
witness stand
some
now.
checkmate.
No, I'm the lawyer. How is that possible?
I hope you know what you're doing.
So, you know, if you played this series and you didn't think you wanted to get into a career in negotiating, now you can get into a career in law.
Oh, what is wrong with that dude's head?
Counsel, do you wish to resume questioning?